Tales of a Uber driver.
But I was on the verge of giving up confession, just letting this shit go. A gentleman approached me not that long ago at a store out here in New Orleans called Roberts. And as I was coming out the store, he said, "Bruh, can I holler at you for a minute?" And I looked at him, he see me, I said, "Yeah, we can talk." So we walking towards my car. And as we walking, he said, "Man, bro, when I saw you go in the store," he said, I knew you from somewhere." He said, "But you know, I couldn't even shop. I had to come out the store and wait on you." And that's when my mind started triggering. Whoa, this kind of sound kind of strong to me. So he said, "And when you walked dead in my face," he said, "I knew it was you. You up from TikTok, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "And you be putting out those videos about the confessions of an Uber driver or something?" I said, yeah, that's me." I said, "Wow, what's the problem?" He said, "Ain't no problem." He said, "But you put out one story in particular." I said, "Which one?" He said, "I think you recently posted something about a wife that was cheating on her husband with his dad." And I said, "Yeah, I'm the husband." My heart dropped to my fucking stomach. Man, I got chills now thinking about this fucking interaction I just had, man, earlier. I said, "Bro, listen, before you go any further, man, let me apologize." He said, "Man, I bet not hear that come out your mouth." Now I'm thinking he getting upset, but he's not. This man told me, "You did more good for me than anybody could have ever done. Bro, I don't know what your reason for doing what you're doing." He said, "But don't you ever stop." He said, "It's people like you that save people like me that have to go through this type of shit and never know." I said, "Well, bro, I appreciate it." I said, "But now I'm feeling bad as fuck." He said, "Bro, you're not listening to me. You saved my motherfucking life. I've been married 10 years. I knew something wasn't right." He said, "And how I knew about your video?" He said, "I don't do the TikTok that much." He said, "I have it, but I don't really be on it." He said, "But one of my partners saw your video, and my partner had to call me, not because he knew that was my wife, no." He said, "But my partner told, this is what his partner told him, that my story hit home with his partner." And he's telling him, "Well, how is that hitting home with you?" He said, "Bro, you gonna be mad at me." And he said, "Man, just talk to me." Come to find out, the partner knew because he went to his house one day when he was offshore, and he saw the father and the girl in there through the window. He was afraid to tell him, but because of my story, he opened up. Man, this shit got me chills right now. He opened up to his partner, and he told him everything. So dude say, "Man, it was hard for me to talk to my wife, but I had to confront her." And he did. He said, "Man, she denied it to the teeth." He said, "I went to my dad." He said, "My dad just looked down at the ground and said, 'Son, we need to talk.' And my dad explained everything to me, how it happened and whatnot." He said, "But I'm going to tell you something. I love my dad because that's going to always be my father." He said, "Right now, I told him I don't want to see him, but that's going to always be my dad." He said, "But her, it hurt me the worst." He said, "Because one thing she knew about me for the 10 years we've been married, one vow that I gave to her that I never went back on, and that's that I would never be with another woman outside of her. And she know that to be real. And for her to do this to me, bro, it really tore me up." He said, "But I would have still been walking down that aisle or whatever, how he put it, if it wasn't for you." He said, "So do me a favor, brother, and please don't you ever stop." He said, "Because now I'm following you." He said, "I want to see everything about you." He said, "Grow in the way that I think God put you out there to grow." And y'all see I'm teary-eyed because this shit is touching in a motherfucker to me, but I'm hoping that the jokes and the stuff that I talk about is helping people to make decisions better or whatnot. My whole intention was entertainment. I would never put no one out on blast. But I'm so happy for this man to finally be free from the shit that he say he was suffering for all those years, y'all.